Hello, this is Robert. I'm going to show you how I use Writeway Pro with my Mac, and it says in the software specifications that it's not compatible with Mac, but there are ways that you can get it to work with the Mac. The way that I am using it is with a program called Parallels, and I'm sure you may have heard about that. To get Parallels to work, you have to install an operating system onto a virtual computer. So basically what you're doing is you're actually, it's like almost like having a different computer of two computers built into one. But it's a lot better than that. It's not like you have to choose one or the other. They actually integrate together, and that makes it pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my Windows here. It's Windows 7 that's running. Now I can actually make it, right now I have my Macintosh so you can see what's going on, but I can actually make it so that it looks like we're running just the Windows PC and everything is the way that you would expect it to look in that case. I don't like this thing here. I'm going to close it. So I'm going to open up Writeway Pro. I don't know what it's asking me there. What I want to do is I want to open a book, and we'll just open up the demo book that comes with the software. So nothing should be strange to you here. This is just the basic setup that if you were running Writeway Pro that you would see. So right now I have this, there are some differences. I can get to my Macintosh settings by going down here to the bottom, whereas you can't do that if you're running Windows. If you go down, then they will show, so I can open Macintosh applications. But it's much better than that. That's really just the tip of the iceberg. Now I'm going to skip the full screen mode so that you can see another mode that runs in Parallels called Coherence. Coherence basically makes it so that the Mac and the Windows operating system application will actually run as if it were running on a Mac. That's what Coherence does. So right now we're running the Writeway software on the Mac as if it were a Mac application. And here, let's get this to go away. I want that to, I know that I don't want it to be running that arrow during this demo. So here we are, we're running the Mac, and we have an application, and we can actually make it so that that will stay in the dock, so that if you want to open Writeway on the Mac, you can actually open it now without even having to go into Windows 7 to open it. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I closed the Writeway Pro software, and I'm going to go ahead and try to open it up here again. But the difference is I don't have to go into Windows now to open it, so I'm going to open it right on my Mac interface. And notice how it opens up as if it were a Mac application now instead of a Windows application. So I can go into here like this area in characters. I'm going to add in a new character on the Mac here. And we'll call this character South Pole. And we'll assume that the character we're adding, we're going to have another character that's possibly living there, or maybe some of the scenes are going to take place in that location. And what we want to do is we want to put the picture in here. Previously I had gone into Safari and looked for a picture of the South Pole and found one that would work. And that's where I got this picture here. And I'm going to go ahead and select part of that picture to bring in. Just take that part of it here. I'll copy it. I'm just minimizing it in case I make a mistake. Now we do a right mouse click. Oh, see, I made a mistake because you have to have everything ready over here before you do that. Alright, I'm leaving the cursor ready this time. We're going to try it again. And I'm going to do a right mouse click and I'm going to paste the picture in. Okay, good, successful. And then you can add in details just like you would on the PC for Writeway here. One thing I wanted to bring out is we're in coherence mode. I wanted to show you how you get out of coherence mode. I'm going to go ahead and close the picture now. If you go up to here, you just do exit coherence. One thing I wanted to show you is when you do anything on the Mac screen, the same thing is done on the PC screen. So you can see when I created the picture of the South Pole that we used to get the picture for Writeway, it's not only saved on the Mac screen, but it's also saved on the PC screen. Also on the PC or the Mac, if you're storing files, these are the PC folders, and they can be PC or Mac, but any directories that you have on the PC, such as these ones here, we have one here called My Passport, will show up over here on the Mac as well. So you're able to get to your files either on the Mac or on the PC. My files here are, I just open this folder up like on the Mac, and they should show up right there, and I can grab it. And then so I could store my articles that I'm writing, or my novels, whatever it may be, so I can get to them either on the Mac or the PC. Now I switched modes so I'm not in coherence now. So if I go down and I click on this, see how there's a little icon for the PC? This is another way you can work, and you can drag and drop from the PC to the Mac and so forth. I'll show you what I mean. Let's just create a simple file on the PC. We'll just name it and we're going to drag this over on the, well, actually I told you that you don't need to drag it because it's automatically over on the PC at the same time that you do the Mac. But if you wanted to go back and forth, you could. But these usually mirror each other, so you're always on the desktop, you're always going back and forth, and they should be the same. They should be mirror representations of each other. And I showed you before, if you wanted to go back in PC and go here, it will take you up to the full screen mode. And to get back out of that, you just simply click up in this corner and it will go back to a minimized size. And you can minimize the screen of the PC to be any size you want so that you can work in it, and it automatically adjusts the icons so that they'll be optimal in size so you can be working in both environments simultaneously, which is pretty cool. That completes my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you another time.